on Wonderwins presents ESPN Cricinfo Fantasy Pick. Two new franchises set to embark on their IPL journey in 2022. Gujarat Titans, Lucknow Super Giants. We have you covered with Wasim Jaffer. I am Ronak Kapoor. Let's start with our pro tip for this one, Wasim. Bank on proven performers as the two new teams will be looking to figure out their best combination. Still a lot of overseas players unavailable, so I guess we go with the pattern of the last few games. Pick the safe bets.
I think so. It's a safe bet. Go with the ones who are specialists, and when you get the full strength squad, then obviously you can play around. But at this point, yeah, go with the safe bets.
Yeah, go safe in your fantasy, guys. Before we get to our team, let me remind you on Wonderwins, you have 100 credits to build your fantasy team. 4 categories of players to choose from: batters, bowlers, wicket keepers, and all-rounders. Every player's individual credit value is listed, and you can pick a maximum of 7 players from one team in any given contest. Let's go to our top picks. A captain, well, no surprises at all. KL Rahul, he's a strong contender for another orange cap if he is to get there with the new franchise as captain. He, of course, has scored nearly 1,900 runs in 41 games at an average of over 57 in the last 3 seasons. So we expect him to continue his stellar form. You also have Ravi Bishnoi, who Rahul convinced to come from Punjab to Lucknow, and we could see Bishnoi have a big role to play as one of the players that the franchise signed up before the auction, and he was particularly good for Punjab in the last couple of seasons. Captains give you double the points, vice captains 1.5 times the points, so pick them very carefully. Rashid Khan features in our top picks. He will pretty much every time the Gujarat Titans play. Now, can you even put him as captain or vice captain choice? I'll ask Wasim in a second, but we know that Rashid Khan is already an IPL great, and he will of course be in different colours after the success he enjoyed with the Sunrisers Hyderabad. Quinton de Kock, the former Mumbai Indians opener, champion with them as well in the IPL, will now partner KL Rahul after partnering Rohit Sharma with such success. He knows the Wankhede Stadium well and has a good record there too. Rahul, Bishnoi, Rashid Khan, Quinton de Kock are our top picks. We've gone for Bishnoi as an interesting vice-captain choice. Wasim, I wonder if you'd be tempted to go with either a Quinton de Kock or a Rashid Khan, or whether you don't mind Ravi Bishnoi.
I think an all-rounder probably would be a good choice. Quinton de Kock, again, behind the stump, he'll take few catches, maybe stumping. Rashid Khan can be promoted up the order. You never know. He's been batting decently, and he's somebody, you know, the teams play very defensively, so he picks up wickets every time he bowls. So yeah, those are the only thing you can tweak around.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's see if we throw in some more all-round options for you. Maybe you can then consider who your vice-captain could be. But Rashid Khan's a very tempting vice-captain if Gujarat are to use him more with bat, as Wasim points out. Our differential picks see Avesh Khan and Lockie Ferguson feature. The two quicks both went for big money at the auction, and we know that Avesh had a breakthrough season in 2021 with the Delhi Capitals, so all eyes on how he goes this year. Lockie Ferguson too is an absolute pace sensation. While he didn't get as much game time as KKR balanced him out with Pat Cummins and Andre Russell, you can be almost certain that he will feature in every game this year for his franchise in the IPL. Looking at our full team, Rahul and Quinton de Kock as our keeper options, and will also get you points as captain KL Rahul, who we've recommended. Manish Pandey, Shubman Gill, David Miller, the two Pandya brothers, along with Rashid Khan, Avesh Khan, Lockie Ferguson, and Ravi Bishnoi. Now, is a Hardik Pandya or a Krunal Pandya tempting vice-captain option, or not quite at this point, Wasim?
Hardik could be, yeah. I mean, he's somebody, you know, we are hearing that he's going to be bowling, and then again, he's been made captain, so he'll be very, you know, gearing up to play a part because it doesn't look really a great side on paper at least. So his contribution is going to be very, very important for that franchise to do well. So yeah, that's about it. And I think Shami, missing Shami in that team, because I put him as somebody who's going to be very favourite to win the purple cap.
Yeah.
So, and he picks up wickets up front and even in the death. So yeah, that is some name that has been missing.
Yeah, very good point. That Mohammad Shami, make sure you find place for him as Wasim Jaffer advises. Try and see if you can squeeze in Shami into your team. Remember, if you're not liking how things are going on Wonderwins, you can even change your team at the end of the first innings and try and make up in the second. So good luck for this game, and we'll be back with plenty more expert opinion and fantasy tips on Wonderwins presents ESPN Cricinfo Fantasy Pick.